everybody. I didn't leave. I stayed right here. I'm doing the sit down thing this week. Welcome, friends, to the Virtual Comedy Show, episode 186. I hear that means we've had 185 chances to get this right, and we're hoping tonight's the first night. Well, there's always next week. But we do have an amazing show planned, guided by our best pal, Steve Goody. And we got a juicy melt from Patty. And I just realized that juicy melt's a little creepier than I planned. Patty, maybe not a juicy melt. That'd be a little creepy. So we also have one of our favorite talented guests, comedian, magician, Phil Van T. El Ropo. Are we doing that?
Yeah, we are. I think he's having dinner, but he'll be with us.
Yes, he's eting nothing better than getting a big full meal in before he performs.
Actually, I think he's running DoorDash to someone else, but he'll be back.
Well, he's a professional, and that's good. So, and of course, super musical couple, and now you can see them, Janet and Charles Cox. I think their faces will appear. Also, I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. You all have traditions around the Thanksgiving table. Our tradition is that everyone says around the table what they're thankful for. And every year I preemptively say, I'm thankful none of you idiots say anything political. That's and then we win. That could be. And it actually worked this year. Also, I'd like to thank Brick Manley for filling in last week. While I was on my 42nd honeymoon in 30 years.
Wow.
I apologize to all the hardworking people out there, but my wife and I have been everywhere. And sadly, we're at the point that unless you can use the word pilgrimage, we don't even look at it. It's got to be a big most people are like, oh, our second honeymoon in 40 years. We go on 4 honeymoons a year. Another one. But this trip to New York was special. We were in New York City, as you all might know. First of all, if you haven't heard, I got to be featured on Live with Kelly and Mark.
Yeah.
So, and there's the bell that happened. So you can see that on December 28th. Now, I love them, by the way, and I wanted to go see the show. And they say that the camera adds 10 pounds when you go on TV, which I hope isn't true because Kelly in person only weighs 10 pounds.
Nah.
She will end up weighing 0. And she was super sweet and was supportive and said nice things to me. We also saw a lovely stand-up show featuring 2 comedians that have been on this show, the amazing Corey Kahaney, hilarious Carol Montgomery. The show was called Women of a Certain Age. And you know that my wife loved it because after every joke, she pointed at me and said, burn, burn.
So she liked her more than the act she saw in Edinburgh, I take it.
That's right. And much like much better. But hey, you can't get burned on this show because the jokes are super cool. So let's get started. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. We should have a little song right there. There you go. Here we go. Number 1, Kyle Rittenhouse's lawyers announced that the gunman is broke. Yeah. And even worse, he is now in debt $600 more from his lawyers from making this announcement. Could have done a million things with that, and I just went easy.
That was good.
Wow, that's good.
Because I'm not a fan of his. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Daryl Hall is suing John Oates and has gotten a restraining order against his bandmate of 40 years. Oh my God. It's surprising, John, because Daryl did it in a minute. And the singer truly said, say it isn't so. He found out Oates must be really out of touch not to have seen this coming and thinks maybe there's a rich girl pulling the strings. Now, is Daryl Hall doing this to make Sarah smile? Or did he just decide, I can't go for that? And finally,
really?
He said the partnership didn't make his dreams come true. Okay. All right. That was super painful. Super. And thank God Bridget wasn't here to see it. But we'll wait a second and she can hear this one. Hey, Did everyone get their shopping done online today? It's
Of course
Cyber
not.
Monday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Followed by no way this is going to fit Tuesday. And how we're going to get grandma's refund on $7 worth of plastic fruit from Amazon Wednesday. I was trying to buy your grandpa boxer shorts. It said fruit. My grandma. Okay. Bed Bath and Beyond is no more, as we know. But what is filling? There are more than 360 empty stores, do you know? Well, one thing that is taking up a large number, pickleball courts. Oh, rickety, retired, and rheumatism.
Nice.
All right. Hey, here we go. Israeli President Isaac Herzog met Elon Musk today after the billionaire has been endorsing anti-Semitic conspiracy theories on used to be Twitter, known as X these days. The meeting will be closed door in hopes Musk won't get 3 women pregnant while they talk.
Yeah.
There's a tendency to get people pregnant. By the way, X has lost a large percentage of its advertisers after they noticed their ads were placed alongside incredibly offensive anti-Semitic posts. In response, Elon said, I can't help it. I post a lot. I'm getting close.
wow.
Thanks. Oh, wow.
True.
Oh, well, you're all on the Elon train, are you? We're all Muscovites now. It's time now for the Marshall Stern Minute, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Steve, we need an intro for this.
Do I really have to?
Nope. This
Okay.
is where I read jokes written by improv artist and Buddhist Marshall Stern.
Wait, I got an intro thing for him. I got it. You ready? Here's his intro.
So that's the outro for every one of the jokes.
That's true.
So
Hold
be
on.
ready.
Wait, I got another one.
Okay.
This will be so worth it.
There we go. And I would like you all to remember that Marshall wrote these jokes. I did not change them in any way.
Okay.
A woman hiker was followed by 3 bears on the Sierra Madre Trail. She described the harrowing experience as us Ursa's them. Ursa's a bear.
Yeah, we know.
I think we knew that.
It's in the sky. Major
This
and
is the
minor.
Marshall Stern Minute we're going through right now. My whole goal is to make sure you appreciate me.
Oh, you are working it well.
Marshall Stern in a
Yes.
week and a half.
Residents of Old Bridge, New Jersey discovered a 1/4 ton of cooked spaghetti covering a 25-foot area near the riverbank. At
Weird.
first, police thought they had caught the perpetrator, but it turned out to be an imposter.
Oigeval. Yeah, Becht.
Guys, that was the Marshall Stern Minute, everybody.
Oh, we only got 2? Oh man.
Don't.
No.
Don't
no.
encourage him.
He wrote many more than 2. Those are the 2 I did. Okay. Hey, a priest has been stripped of his administrative duties after he let a pop star in her early 20s shoot a provocative video in the church.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
see- nobody saw this?
Oh.
Monsignor Gigantiello, I think you say, Gigantiello, was demoted after the New York bishop saw the video. For his part, the disgraced Monsignor said he didn't know the content of the video, what it was. He was just trying to impress the singer's teenage brother.
Ah.
Oh.
Wah, wah. You've been studying
This
at the
has
Marshall
been
Stern
the
School.
Marshall. No, it hasn't. Okay. Hey, all right, wait a minute. Now here's another joke from Marshall, but this one we wrote together. So here you go. Which doesn't make it any better. I just wanted to let you know. Edgar Yudkovich broke a Guinness World Record by walking 34 feet and 4 inches across a slack line while juggling 3 knives. Very dangerous. When asked why he did this, he said, "I don't know, it was my wife's idea."
Oh.
I cut the blazing inferno part though. That was my punchline.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, he wrote the first part. Here we go. A rat plague is hitting the Australian shore. Did you all see that? A rat plague. Thousands of rats are washing up on shore in one coastal town alone.
Mm.
We are really scared. We are really scared. Australia means you never know what will jump out and attack you, said the rats.
Clever rats.
Because there's
Yeah.
more dangerous stuff in Australia than rats.
Yeah.
There's the rat juggling
Snakes
three
are gonna
knives.
like it.
Yes, the juggling. No, it's the juggling pythons.
That's not
Anyway.
a knife.
Hey, that's a good band name, the Juggling Pythons. All right, we got a couple more and then we're done.
That was my
In other
Ramones
news-
cover band name.
In other news, who heard this today? Does anyone know what the Merriam-Webster word of the year for 2023 is?
Oh God.
Oh, God.
That's
Who's saying ooh, ooh, and tell us.
Hi, Patty. Hi.
Go.
What is it,
Just-
Patty?
Authentic.
It is authentic, everybody.
Oh.
Yes,
It
it
was
was.
chosen. It
And-
was chosen because lookups of the word substantially increased this year. The definition, of course, is usually confuses people. It can mean not false or imitation or true to one's own personality, spirit, or character. That's me in a nutshell, said Chat GPT.
Of course,
Is
an
that okay?
AI would respond.
Of course. And last, but certainly least, and if it doesn't go well, I'm going to blame Marshall Stern. Psychology Today reports that during COVID, there was a dramatic decrease in contact between humans and wildlife. Mhm.
Mhm.
That's right, said an Alabama farmer. Don't you believe a word them animals say about me?
Ooh.
Dadgummit. All right, Steve Goody, everybody, coming
That's
in.
Brad Tassell, everyone.
Yeah.
Well done.